First time we're going to be checking out, this is Candace Owens explodes on white liberal professor. I'm going to be honest, when the whole George Floyd thing happened, I was not a big fan of Candace Owens. And wait till the end of the video, I'm going to explain that. So you're going to waste no time, we're going to hop right into this. Let's get it.
I just have to say that I object strenuously to your use of the word hilarious. To me, this feels a lot like your reaction to being named in one of these manifestos. Now, you're of course not responsible for the words of somebody writing that document, but I do think that laughing at it is a real problem because these are real families that are impacted by this violence. And I think our efforts towards talking about this have to start from a place of mutual respect, which is what I've heard from this side of the table. Now, the reason we don't have those numbers, I want those numbers as much as you do, but to say the numbers don't show something is simply not supported by the data.
Okay, and I have 38 seconds left, Ms. Mulligan, if you want to respond within that time.
The only thing I would add is that it's in the name. Terrorism, domestic terrorism, it terrorizes us. It terrorizes us in our homes. It terrorizes us in our schools. And to the points made by the other panelists.
So wait, so they got like certain amount of minutes or seconds that they gotta speak or something like that. But for some reason, the way she's talking, she got like she's, I don't know. She giving me a vibe like she's not taking this seriously. Maybe it's just me, but that's what I get.
It is disproportionate to its impact on any individual life, and it's not.
You reject the idea it's something that doesn't matter, or it doesn't really matter?
Absolutely reject.
Okay. All right, so here's where we are. Every member now has had 5 minutes and... I'll go ahead and claim my... Okay, and Mr. Clay, so we have two members who have not. So I'm going to go to the two members who have not yet, and we'll give an opportunity for a closing thought to any member who wants before we go.
Am I next to respond, or is Mr. Meadows?
I thought Mr. Meadows was next.
Mr. Meadows, okay.
Mr. Meadows is next, then Mr. Clay, then to you, Mr. Jordan.
Ms. Owens, obviously this is a gang up on you. You know, we're giving these witnesses the ability to do a rebuttal on you, and so you know, I find it unfair, Ms. Ballou. I mean, you know, candidly, for you to show mutual respect and then you to go after Ms. Owens, it's not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However, you
for a second.
Ooh, I like that. He was like, first y'all were cool, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's almost we trying to say that almost like she's backstabbing her. You said, that's what that, you got 4 minutes and 30-some seconds. I like that. I like that.
not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However,
yield for a second.
I'll yield to.
Thank you. I believe, Ms. Owens, when you used the word hilarious, it was referencing the fact that no one had asked you a question. It wasn't to the subject matter of the hearing. Is that right?
That is correct.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't matter about the subject matter of today's hearing. You said there are other subjects that matter as well, and maybe we should spend some time on those. Is that accurate?
That is correct, and they matter much, 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 much more, and I have said that. I said that in my opening, and I will say it again. You know that white supremacy and white nationalism is ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is an attempt to make the election all about race, as the Democrats
Not in my case, Ms. Owens. I'm sorry. Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
Man, are you just gonna cut the lady off like? Man, he's in his feelings. He's in his feelings. Bruh, she done cut you off. He was talking, she responded. He was talking, she responded. She didn't cut nobody off. Like, come on, bro. You see the way he's in his feelings, bro.
Please don't cut me off.
Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
it's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Every 4 years, you bring up race, and you knew exactly what I meant when I said hilarious, and you just tried to do live what the media does all the time to Republicans, to our president, and to conservatives, which is you tried to manipulate what I said to fit your narrative, okay? I was not referring to the subject matter that is hilarious. I said it's hilarious that we are sitting in this room today, and I've got 2 doctors and a missus, and nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is.
Ooh. Is that me? She just came with some facts. The media, so she just take out the hilarious saying like about the family and stuff like that, how they take that out of context, making it seem like she was saying, like she was laughing at the situation. Yo, the media is foul, bro.
Nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is, because you know that it is not as big of a threat as you are trying to make it out to be, so that you can manipulate. And the audacity of you to bring up the Christ Church shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable. And I think that we should be above that. To try to assign reality or any meaning to a homicidal maniac writing a manifesto, which, by the way, let the record show, also stated Spyro the Dragon, the child's cartoon, as a source of inspiration. He also cited Nelson Mandela as a source of information. I don't think that
What?
Nelson Mandela has inspired mosque shootings. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. You would rather assign meaning to a homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number 1, father absence. Number 2, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. All right. She is not lying. Fatherhood, what happens in the African American, it's always child support. Father is not home. Kids running amok. Social media, waving guns. Psh, man, she is sunning them.
To the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. Do I know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
No. Let's say that one more time.
Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
No lies being told. No lies being told right here. She said the fathers, the schools, the education system, and people don't. Everything is race now. That's what it gets under my skin. Everything is about race. Meanwhile, I think I have experienced, not racism itself, well, encounter with certain white people that look at you some type of way. Maybe 3 times. She has a point. Bro, she shut that down, bro. But like I was saying at the beginning of the video, the reason why I didn't like Candace Owens, I don't think I give her a fair chance. Because when the whole George Floyd thing happened, and I was listening to this other podcast that I always listen to, I ain't gonna say his name. I don't listen to him that much anymore. Because that's his own take. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to something, and then went to the next video, and it was Candace Owens. And I was like, and I actually heard when she was speaking about the whole George Floyd situation, I was like, bro, that is not what she had said. So he literally twisted her whole words and make it seem like she don't like her own race. It's amazing how people could do such things, bro. And I was like, but that was not what she said. I think it is that she's an African American woman, but she will tell you the truth, and the truth hurts. People don't want to hear the truth. They want you to lie to them and sugarcoat things for them. Just like what she did right there. She hit them right where it hurt. She held her own right there, and very respectable to with it. So that's why I was like, ever since that, I listened to her on and off. Not a lot, because I'm not really like the whole big politics kind of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now as I'm getting older, I'm starting to get more into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you got, whatever you guys think in the comments, yo, she sunned them. She sunned them. You know what I'm saying? Give me you guys' view on Candace Owens in the comments. I think she's a very intelligent woman. I don't know why she gets the hate that she does. She just speaks the truth. I don't know why people just don't see it. I guess everybody sees things differently through their own eyes, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? So leave it in the comments to me. I got more Candace Owens on the way. And until then, I'll catch you guys next video. You know, town. Just peace out. Have a blessed day.